Hey babes, so today I am transforming my sideboard into a cozy fall decor to see if I can make it work for the season. Next, I am just tidying up my space. As you guys can see here, over the weekend, my daughter had her dance competitions and we used this as the catch-all in the dressing room. So if this is something that you guys would like to see, just keep on watching. Next, I'm just gonna declutter the floor. I'm gonna pick up everything that I will not be using in here today. It just didn't fit, so I'm gonna get it up out of here. The next thing is decluttering all my daughter's competition stuff and taking it into her room. I have some boxes that I need to remove out of the dining room, and then we're gonna start clearing off the sideboard and cleaning it. Next thing, we're gonna decorate the sideboard before we start cleaning off the table and vacuuming the floors. How to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hot. Sometimes everything just gets hotter. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep, I'm at extreme at midnight. So hard to please. Drowning in my fears, it's like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. How to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hot. Sometimes everything just gets hotter. Feeling like I'm missing. I brought in the fall bag. So I want to see which stems in here I'm going to be using on my sideboard to create that different type of winter feeling in my home, okay? So, of course, we all know which ones I'm going with. I'm going with these 8 floral stems. I love them so much. They are so gorgeous, and I think they will be perfect on my sideboard. Now, instead of me putting my stems in a container, a storage container, I decided to put them in this tree bag. Now, mind you, I feel like they would still be tangled up if they were in the storage tote, but it's whatever, you know. It's still gonna happen. So I'm just going through them to figure out which ones I have to add the leaves back onto, and also which ones are the ones that I bought from A Floral. I do have 4 in here. Here's one of them, of course. You can see the real reddish of the stem that I actually bought from Amazon. And I will prefer the A Florals all day long, but the ones from Amazon are a cheaper option. I've always been intrigued, though, by the idea of using fall decor in a winter setting. It's a unique approach that adds a personal touch to your home, and I'm excited to share my take on it with you guys. So let's just see how it turns out. Why did I just go through all that to pull out fall stems? Well, because they're my favorite. I feel like with these stems, you can also use them in the winter. They're so beautiful. They have that deep plum look to them. And as well, it's moody. I said booty. Moody. Booty. They're very moody. So I feel like I want to use them for winter. You know, so no. There's no such thing of what you can't use. Now, what I wouldn't use is, I'll tell you what I wouldn't use. I know I said there's no such thing, but that's your choice. Whatever you want to use, you use. I wouldn't use these. These are screaming fall, and the leaves are turning, and they're ready to fall off the tree, so I'm not gonna use these. But these, I'm gonna use. Use whatever you love in your home because you are the one that has to look at it, not anybody else. Now, in my case, all of you have to look at it. But I'm gonna use what I love in my home. The whole point of this channel is to motivate you to do things around in your home and to do things that you love, to get your home together so you can love it. So let's use these. Using one of my favorite vases. I've used this vase for fall and for my Christmas stems. Very nice. I don't even have to use a lot, which I don't think I will. I think we're just gonna use a few. I don't know. You guys wanna see it? Because I know you probably can't. I can't even see that you're not seeing. I'm using my phone. Let's see. Let's take this one away. So you've seen this. We can make it fuller or leave it like it is, simple. Or bring in this one that I got from Hobby Lobby a year or two ago. I don't know, it was one of them. I think it was 2 years ago. This big baby. And you know another thing I love doing is just nicely just draping my florals over the side of my vessels. Now that's nice as well. Now, if I use this one, I have to find something that can bring it out a little bit more, I feel. And sometimes you do want to look back and just say, okay, this is not going to work. I am not an interior designer. I am not an interior decorator, okay? These are things that I just love doing. And a lot of you have told me, Megan, I think that you need to go into doing it. But I'm just here today, I'm showing you a clean and happy, cozy home. That's all I'm showing you today and giving you some ideas if you are looking at maybe your sideboard, your entryway table, and you feel like there is something that you need to transform around in your home. That's what we're doing today. So I'm liking this. Without any more stems, I may, because I know how I am. I may have one more, but let's see. Different textures and different shapes. I just want to see how it's going to turn out. This one will be a little bit too matchy for me. See, a little bit too matchy. So I'm going to take this one away. All right, this is something that I created and I've set this here before and I love this. This is my little piece here. I'm thinking about creating something else. I don't know, we might change this up. So I'm just going to place it here because I just found out that I own a lot of circular pieces and I really don't have anything square but this. This and I think like 3 other things and that's it. Like I have an obsession with round stuff. Now that I have this picture frame here, I want to, like I said, create that triangle, various of heights. I would say different shapes, but of course, look like I'm dealing with mostly circle, if it's not my books or my picture frame. So these are gonna be the 2 books that we use. Call It Home and The Art of Home. Before we finish the sideboard, I wanted to get these stems out of the way because they were bothering me. So I'm just going to place them into the bag and get it out of here before we finish decorating. Now we're bringing in these 2 hurricane candle holders that I got from Crate and Barrel for Christmas. And I have the smaller one. Okay. Now I have 2 candles. I have this one. This is a nice pillar candle. I could just put right in there.
I wish I had the same delusion that I do when I was two and didn't think that I could ruin anything at all. I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction, convinced I never needed fixing. Yeah, that could really
Now you can add a few more things to create that winter vibe. You can either take the painting and add some winter trees, or you can add in some pine cones, which I didn't, or dried oranges, different things that will create that winter vibe just for you.
remember how I used to do it, that I was a member of Confidence Club, 'cause that don't
Just want to change up a few things. I'm going to remove the white pillar candles to bring in some more warmth and also a little bit of texture, and add them right into the hurricane candle holders that we have here. The next thing I'm going to change out is my candle. I'm going to switch the silver one out for a more warmer candle, and I just think it brings a nice elegance to the space. Now, I could have done a little bit more here, but I really didn't want to because I felt the warmth in this decor. I really did. Show you where I did end up switching out the tortoise bowl for something else. It's another vessel that I have in my home that I really love, and I wanted to incorporate it into this design, but I end up taking it away. So you tell me, which one do you guys love? Leave it down in the comments. Comes to transitioning our decor from one season to the next, we often find ourselves stuck in a little dilemma. Right or wrong, we want to maintain the warmth and the coziness of the previous season, but we also want to incorporate the fresh, crisp elements in the new one. I've fallen victim to this too many times, time and time again, believe me. And I'm sure many of us have. It's like we're torn in between two styles that we love, and we're not sure how to bring them together harmoniously. For a while, I thought I had to choose between the two. But when I realized that maybe I didn't have to, maybe I could find a way to blend them together in a way that felt authentic and beautiful. And that's what I did. Now, it's not a lot, and it could have been. I could have done way more than what I did. But I incorporated something simple, nice, and elegant. When you walk in the dining room, you're like, oh, that looks nice. That's what I want you to say. That is beautiful. Not, oh, it's your eyes are just going in too many places. I don't want you to do that. Now, of course, you just seen me snap my fingers and all that clutter disappeared. Don't we wish it could? But that's not the case. Now, I just didn't want to bore you guys with me trying to figure out where I wanted to put things and put everything away, because in a minute it's going into a box anyway. And then I needed to clean that table down because it was pretty dirty, and getting the floors vacuumed. So this video was mainly about the sideboard and me decorating it and adding in some fall elements, but I also wanted to add something to my dining room table. So I decided to incorporate my favorite vase and bowl. These both are one of my favorite items that I have in my home. The vase is from H&M. They no longer carry it. And also the bowl is from Home Goods. And I believe you can actually find it on Amazon and in other places. If I can find it, I'll link it down below for you guys. Now, I was playing around with this, so I didn't know which one I wanted to use. I tried the bowl. The bowl was a little bit too small for this area, and it was a no for me. Maybe a ball. Maybe the bowl and some tall candles. But then I came back in with my vase because I wanted this to work out for me. Okay, so I incorporated that back in with the bow, and then I'm just gonna add in some stems in here and see how that looks. Now, one part of me is saying I need to remove it, but then I have my family over here in my ear telling me it looks nice. So you guys let me know in the comments, what do you think of this? By incorporating fall decor into my winter sideboard, I was able to create a look that was both cozy and inviting. It's a testament to the idea that seasonal decor doesn't have to be limited to one specific time of the year. With a little creativity and imagination, you can create a space that feels unique and beautiful no matter what the season is. So don't be afraid to think outside the box, babes. Experiment with different decor styles. Remember, it's all about blending seasonal elements in a way that feels authentic and beautiful to you. And if you have any favorite decor ideas or tips, be sure to share them in the comments with me below. And don't forget to check out this video next for more home styling, inspiration, and cleaning motivation. And until next time, I love you all so much. Bye.